macaroni and cheese. I've noticed since I was a little kid, the one time that I tried it. Sorry, I'm eating too fast. But all the food here is so good. I'm gonna try one little piece of mac and cheese here.
You're so brave.
I don't hate it.
That's good, right? You're just not a cheesy guy.
Well,
you are kind of cheesy.
Okay, we just finished at the National Blues Museum, which is over here in St. Louis. Across the street here is a movie theater. There's Snarf's Sandwiches, which looks interesting. There's also a pie pizzeria and beer.
More of a St. Louis style.
But yeah, that is the second time in less than 24 hours that we've been here that I've heard people walking past talking about the difference between the different styles of barbecue. St. Louis, Memphis. Anywho's, this is Sugarfire. It's supposed to be a really good barbecue place. We're gonna try this. And there's another place called Pappy's we're gonna try. They're not open until Wednesday, I believe. But today we're trying Sugarfire. It smells really good. It's connected right next door to the Blues Museum. And they literally had a door open between the two places and you could smell barbecue throughout the entire museum. And I am starving. So let's go try some barbecue. I've heard now in less than 24 hours 2 different conversations of strangers where they're discussing the differences between the different styles of barbecue. We're in St. Louis, and St. Louis has its own style of barbecue that we're going to try out here. There's also Memphis style, there's Texas style, there's South Carolina barbecue. So, let's try this out. We're in line. There's about at least 60 feet of line left. It smells so good. So I think we're gonna get the Meat Daddy. It has all of their best. 4-bone rib, jalapeno cheddar sausage link, 4 ounces each of brisket, pulled pork, and turkey.
What sides, Matt?
Well, you want to get mac and cheese.
I want to try the mac and cheese. I saw someone eating it, it looked good, and I usually don't like mac and cheese, but it looked good. What else?
I think I might get potato salad.
What's up, dude? I'm grabbing both. Alright, grab them. $800. Ribs and pork, correct?
Pulled pork or ribs, yeah.
What's up, buddy?
Thank you.
What do you have?
We're going to share the Meat Daddy.
Meat Daddy, we're here to go, guys.
For here, instead of the sausage, can I get extra pulled pork?
You want to try burnt ends?
I didn't hear what the question was.
Yeah, burnt ends.
Oh my gosh.
Give me 1 second, buddy. I'll grab this side, all right?
What?
You want this or this?
Instead of the turkey,
I don't
right?
care. I have
Instead
this.
of sausage.
Instead of sausage, no sausage. Burnt ends.
Sure. Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, GG. I'm starting to think you super them up every time you work with me. It might be you or not him. No, you gotta go. Take your hour break. How you doing, this lady?
Thank you. Hi.
Mac and cheese and potato salad. You want fries too?
Yeah.
And also an order of fries. Okay, so we got a big sampler. We didn't want to get the sausage because it has cheddar in it. We're not a big fan of cheese. We asked if we could substitute, and he let us try the burnt ends. That's delicious.
I didn't have to chew it, did you?
No.
Like, it just melts. It is so soft. It's like soft as a cloud. It just like falls apart. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Mmm. So smoky.
I'm in heaven right now.
Yeah, this is
So
amazing.
this is burnt ends.
Mm-hmm.
This is pulled pork. This is smoked turkey. This is brisket. This is ribs. This is french fries.
Mac and cheese.
Ketchup. Mac and cheese, pickle. I got potato salad.
How's the potato salad?
It's delicious. It's got some celery in it. It's big chunks of potato, cooked perfectly. Again, I'm in heaven. This is delicious.
It looks good. I mean, really, this place is packed. The food looks amazing. I would never in a million years ever get macaroni and cheese. And I saw someone with this macaroni and cheese. I'm really picky about it. I've never ordered mac and cheese. And I thought, well, I'll try mac and cheese.
You're really picky in that you only get the boxed stuff at the store.
I would only eat Kraft mac and cheese. But I'm going to try this because I thought it looked really good. Like, I don't like a dried out mac and cheese. And sometimes, especially at barbecue joints, it's like dried out or something. I'm going to give it a shot. Yeah. That was a good choice. I'm going to eat all of this. Oh my gosh. Something I really, oh my gosh. The food here is crazy good. These fries are, you know, house-made type fries, which is my favorite. I love them like that. What you eating, Matt?
Rib. I believe it's a baby back rib.
And what do you think about it?
Out of this world.
Yeah.
Smoky.
Yeah, the brisket, or the burnt ends is like crazy smoky. I love that smoke taste.
It's got a little sauce on it. Not too much. It's not a dry rub, I guess. You don't need any sauce.
Yeah.
Extra added.
Well, the brisket doesn't, or not, the burnt ends didn't, I figure. You do have lots of sauces to choose from if you want them. Here's our view, a big room. And what's this, Matt?
Brisket.
You want to try it? You're not going to say no, I suppose, right? Let me see how it cuts. Oh my gosh, did you need a knife?
This is kind of a fatty piece, which I like. Very moist.
I mean, we went to Memphis, and we've been places where they have barbecue. This is just a completely different level, isn't it? Like a different level.
I don't know how Pappy's could possibly be any better than this.
Yeah, Pappy's I'm excited to go to, but so far just amazing. And what did you get to drink?
It's some kind of dark beer.
Just a local dark beer or something?
They had 2 beers on tap. One was out, the other was not. It's a local dark beer.
And the soda pops here, this came with the meal, and the meal, our total was $38 or something like that. $38, $40 for all of this. And
This is the smoked turkey.
Smoked turkey. I mean, the thing is everything's so tender.
And moist.
Moist, yeah. There's nothing that's dried out. Nothing. It's insane, right? We'll end here with the drinks here. They have a specialty maker for their drinks, and they're not a name brand or anything, but they are pure cane soda pops, and I got the cola, and it's really good. I think I might like it better than Coca-Cola. I don't know. It's pretty crazy good. Yeah. Probably not better than Pepsi Cola, though. Pepsi's the best. Pepsi's better. How's your beer? Good.
It's
Well,
beer, but this is neat. The Texas hot sauce is really good. It's kind of sweet, not too hot.
There's a Texas hot sauce, and then there's a honey badger. There's a Carolina mustard. There's some sort of sweet sauce. Guess we'll just give them all a try, and we'll let you know what we think about Sugarfire. But so far, I'm kind of head over heels. What do you think, Matt?
I'm in heaven. I think after this we should go back to the room and take a nap.
Agreed.
And dream about the food that we just ate.
Okay, Matt has fallen asleep, but I think that we should let you know how we did here with the food and how much we ate. Matt, how much did we eat? Yeah, I kind of hit a wall too. What would you say? What was the star of the show?
It was all so good.
It's all good.
I really like the brisket.
Yep. And they gave us tons more brisket than 4 ounces.
Yeah.
And it's like super fatty. Did you show that? Like, we still have some of the brisket left.
I don't know if I can pick like what's the best because it's all
So good.
But the pulled pork is really good, but it's just pulled pork. We have pulled pork all the time.
Yeah.
But this brisket compared to
Anywhere.
other places that we've been,
It's insane. The sides were great. The turkey was phenomenal. So moist. I can't believe how moist. Everything's super moist. A lot of it is just melt in your mouth. It just melts in your mouth.
a lot of barbecue places I avoid getting chicken or turkey because it always gets way dry. Not here though.
Well, okay. I think we're done. Yeah.
Also, we were just talking off camera about the staff.
The staff here is amazing.
Very nice, accommodating.
Rushing around, making sure everybody's got all their food. They get your food fast. You saw when we went through, we said we didn't want the sausage, and Matt said that maybe we get an extra portion of pulled pork, and he said, what about burnt ends? And he gave us each a free burnt end to try, and of course we were like, yeah, we want that. It's amazing. And then the staff all the way through was really nice and friendly and smiling.
Yeah, again, it's very busy, but there's not a single person working here that seems irritated with their current work.
They're all very happy and friendly. It's great.
So,
All right, Sugarfire, A+. Let's see how Pappy's rates. I think Pappy's and Sugarfire.
There's no possible way that Pappy's could be better.
We'll see. Sugarfire and Pappy's are the top 2 rated here in St. Louis, so we're going to try that next for you. So hang on for that. see which we like better. Do we like Pappy's or do we like Sugarfire? So let's get to eating.
We've got half a slab of ribs. Underneath is the brisket. This is the turkey. This is the pulled pork. This is the bread. This is deep fried corn on the cob. This is green beans. This is the vinegar-based coleslaw. And this is the potato salad, which looks like it's a mustard potato salad. It is a mustard potato salad. It's good. Let's try some of this pulled pork without the sauce. A little bit smoky.
A little bit what?
Smoky.
Oh, yeah.
Probably need some sauce.
Well, there's lots of sauces here. There's original and Carolina vinegar, hoodoo, and sweet sauce. I like sweet sauce usually. What about, did you try a green bean?
Not yet.
Average? Yeah.
Not super hot.
What about the slaw? Did you try it? Yeah, thank you.
It's good, definitely vinegar based. Here's some turkey. Looks like they sliced it with a deli slicer.
Yeah, it is deli slicer looking. Smoky? Or not so much?
Not so much.
This is deep fried corn, and it sounded interesting, and a lot of people seem to get it here, so we're gonna try deep fried corn. I like this a lot. This is really good. Definitely get the corn. I'm gonna get some sweet sauce here and try some of the pulled pork. Your pulled pork. Your little dip there into the sauce. Very good. I like this pulled pork. It's very good. It's juicy. Moist, I guess is the word. Turkey. Very moist. Tastes good, but nothing super special about it, but it tastes good. Let's dig into these other meats.
Ribs, meat just falls right off the bone.
Pretty good.
This is really, really good.
Good ribs.
Nice and smoky. So far, it's my favorite. The brisket looks like they also cut this with a deli slicer. It looks a lot different than where we ate the other day.
Sugarfire.
really good on a sandwich. Yeah, Pappy's original. It's very vinegary. I think I like the sweet sauce better. But I want to try the hoodoo sauce. It's supposed to be hot. Not really that hot.
I think that on the ribs here, they're fall off the bone ribs. At Sugarfire, they're not fall off. They're not fall off the bone. It's just a different way of making them, and both equally fine ways of making them. It's just here they're fall off the rib bone, and they're not.
These are so good. Okay, so we've been to Pappy's and we've been to Sugarfire?
Mm-hmm.
Is it Sugarfire or Fire Sugar?
Sugarfire.
Sugarfire. And our goal was to compare the two and pick a winner.
Mm-hmm.
So on 3, we're both going to say which one we liked better. 1, 2, 3.
Sugarfire. Okay, let's tell why.
Okay, well, let's break it down. Should we go overall or meat
Just
by
kind of,
meat?
let's go meat by, we can talk about the meats and then talk about the sides.
Pappy's is known for their ribs. They say that all over the place, best ribs, and I'll give them that. The ribs were better than Sugarfire.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, Sugarfire had some really good ribs.
They were great.
The brisket, not even close.
Well, let's talk about the slicing of the brisket and the slicing of the turkey. It's like they have more options for sandwiches at Pappy's, so they're slicing it up for sandwiches, and we don't really need all that bread. We just wanted to taste the meats.
Yes.
So when you slice up those things,
they used a deli slicer.
Mm-hmm. It just gives it a different taste for me.
Even on the brisket, if they had sliced it thicker,
mm-hmm.
there's still a huge difference. Huge difference. The brisket at Pappy's, it was kind of gray looking. It didn't have a big smoke ring around it or anything.
The food wasn't very smoky there. It's not too smoky there.
I didn't like the brisket. And the turkey, it was...
What you could get at a nice deli.
Boar's head.
Yeah, it's like deli meat.
I love
no smoke.
boar's head. That's a quality meat. But we were going to a barbecue place.
Mm-hmm.
On the combination platters at Smokefire...
Sugarfire.
Everything
is really smoky, very robust.
Yes, but what I was saying was you can choose 4 meats, or 5, we got 5 meats,
mm-hmm.
whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Now the combination at Pappy's, you can get their big combo. The Big Ben has half rack of ribs, and then a brisket sandwich and a pulled pork sandwich.
But we don't need
there's a reason. They use a deli slicer.
Yeah.
It's for sandwiches, and I'm not into sandwiches. I want the meat.
Mm-hmm. So, and it was a little bit less expensive at Sugarfire, mm-hmm. and I feel like we got a lot more food. I feel like we got a lot more food for a lower price. And the sides. The only side that I liked at Pappy's was the corn. The corn was really, really good. But the coleslaw is super vinegary. Mm-hmm. So vinegary, it was just sour. It just tasted sour to me.
And some people like that.
Yeah, I like a vinegar-based coleslaw, but that was to the extreme. It was very, very, very sour. The potato salad versus the potato salad.
Both places had really large chunks of potato, which I'm not a fan of. Obviously, we have utensils so I can break it down into smaller pieces, but I like smaller pieces of potato. Pappy's was mustard-based, and Sugarfire was mayonnaise-based. And I liked Sugarfire better. It had little chunks of celery, so it added a nice texture to it. But I liked them both places, you know, cut the potatoes smaller.
Mm.
My advice.
The sides at Sugarfire, I know we didn't get fries at Pappy's, but the fries were like house handmade, And here you could get crinkle cut fries, which means they're from a bag.
Yeah, they're not crinkle cut
so we didn't get them
in store.
But the fries at Sugarfire were bomb. What were the other sides we got? We got the potato salad, fries, mac and cheese, and I didn't get mac and cheese at Pappy's.
And that's the thing.
All of those sides were amazing at Sugarfire.
We didn't get the same sides other than potato salad, so we can't compare.
They didn't have mac and cheese here anyway.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, and I don't think they had coleslaw at the other place, did they? I don't know.
They did. I don't know if it was. You could. I know you could get that added to like a sandwich.
That's right. Yeah. So.
Another thing that I noticed. Pappy's, there was a table full of police officers. At Sugarfire, there was a big table full of firefighters. And based on what I know from watching TV shows, firefighters are more into food than...
Firefighters have a better palate than
based
than
on
police
what we've
officers.
seen on TV shows. Because they're always in the firehouse and
So
they're cooking
go where the
meals.
firefighters go. I think that's a good clue to like.
Yeah.
If it's good food, if firefighters are there, it's a good food.
If you're only wanting ribs, go to Pappy's.
Yep, that's really it. Like Pappy's, get ribs, and and the corn was great, but really everything else was mediocre. I think just mediocre. Sugarfire, everything was on point. Sugarfire, everything.
I think I even said that it was heavenly when we were there. It was
for me leaps and bounds better than Pappy's. But
I would drive
fight
from
about
Terre Haute.
this. So.
I would drive 2.5 hours just for Sugarfire.
I would too.
If I drove just for Pappy's, I would be disappointed.
Very disappointed. So I think that we have, besides the ribs, we have every bit as good and maybe better barbecue in Terre Haute. I think that Pappy's probably, really for me, wasn't even as good as what we can get in some places in Terre Haute.
Other than the ribs.
Except for the ribs. So that's our review. I don't know if you've been to these places, then you need to please put in the comments which one you like better, or if you've only been to one, say if you did like it or didn't like it and what you liked about it. We'd like to hear how you feel about Pappy's versus Sugarfire. And we're so thankful that you came along with us on this foodie trip to St. Louis to try out really great barbecue. And we hope you liked it, and we hope that you join us next time on Hungry Oceans. Bye.